Ewan Montagu was a brilliant barrister who used those skills to anticipate other people's thinking. You know, he didn't employ a strategy because he liked the strategy. He'd thought his way into his opponent's mind, and I think he did that with incredible vision. It was clearly the skill he had in the courtroom, but it proved invaluable in this case because I think he was constantly putting himself in the shoes of the person who was on the other end of the deception. When John Madden told me he was developing this, and this is long before he looked my way. I know John. I mean, we've been friends for decades. He said he was developing something called Operation Mincemeat. I was pretty gripped immediately, and I said, if you've got a role going for some old admiral, I'm there. And I think he did actually have an old admiral in mind for me initially. I think he was going to cast this much younger at one point, understandably. And so, you know, I think I'd have been up for it. I mean, most people who work with John Madden say anytime. So I was standing by to get the offer for my old admiral, and then they, for whatever reason, decided they were going to move the ages about a bit, and to my advantage. So I got my juvenile lead role in this, and Jason Isaacs has got the old admiral. His way with people, from knowing absolutely everybody's name to understanding exactly what they're doing, you know, he will know what the focus pullers' challenges are. He will know what the location department need. He will have his eye on what the art department are giving him. And he'll notice that we're having to wait because a button's being sewn on somebody in the background. It's quite extraordinary. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he contains all of that and keeps a kind of approachable, equitable sort of personal approach. But he does. And I think there's an immense amount of gratitude because he keeps the mood buoyant. But he also makes you feel you're in safe hands. This approach to telling the story is not just about what was happening in the war. It's not just about the plan to fool the Nazis. It's about what happened to the people in that room together, what happened to them amongst each other, how it affected their relationships. I think they all started to believe in this man they were creating. It started to make them reflect on their own lives differently. When I say they believe in it, it certainly wasn't to the point of being delusional about it. But you've got Chumley walking around in Major Martin's outfit, feeling more and more like Major Martin every day. And the more stories they told about him, the more vivid this man became, and the more I think it started to affect their lives.
第二次世界大戦時、連合国形勢逆転のため、英国諜報部 MI5 が取ったまさかの作戦。
So we're going to play a humiliating trick on Hitler.
偽文書を持った死体を敵に拾わせよう。
Prime Minister, that's too big a risk.
Success depends on guiding the papers into Hitler's hands.
交錯する嘘と真実、かつてない頭脳戦の行方は。オペレーションミンスミート。